The time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten, and many said this was a good thing. But the chosen one from the prophecy lives. He will come. The alpacas will bow before him. And nothing will ever be the same.
Hello? Hey, babe. Why'd you turn off the light? Where are you? Oh, yeah. That feels like you're... Ouch! Oh, but then again, maybe not. And how come we're not in bed anymore? Where is the bed anyway? Babe! She must have split. Typical. Where did I end up this time? Man, the quest for love leads you to the strangest places. And most of them are pitch black, damp, and gloomy. First things first. Time to put some light on the subject. Wow, that must have been one hell of a night. Oh, everything's blurry. But it's a brand new day. And today the sun is shining for one man. And one man only. Larry Laffer. But then again, maybe not. Did I sleep all day? Not a problem. That means it's another hot night for Larry Laffer. Hey, what the hell was that? Looks like the elevator's dead. Looks like it's out of juice, as opposed to yours truly. Huh. This looks a little different than I remember.
And then this mega hot guy comes up to me and I was like,
Hey, you don't have to talk about me in the third person, baby.
And then I took a closer look at him and think, hello, those clothes are so not.
Hey!
Wait a minute. Ugh, some guy keeps talking to me. I'll call you back later.
What's a woman like you doing in a place like Lefty's?
Well, the reviews sure didn't get me here. The joint only has 23 fans on Instagram and a half-star on Gulp. OMG, mega downer. But it's supposed to be the city's hot insider tip after next. At least it's also totally retro and vintage and stuff. Look at this filth. It really looks real. The Salon de Lézard is nothing compared to this. I'm Becky Butter, but I'm sure you already knew that. You look like one of my typical followers.
Are you saying you dig men in white suits? I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Hey, my community is fading. My channel could really use some likes or I'm gonna lose traction.
Channel. But the TV is off.
Or don't you use Instacrack? I mean, you are more the farce-book conspiracy theory generation, aren't you? And what's your score on timber? I mean, you're about, like, I don't know, maybe 50 years too old, but I heard that there are a few seniors using it. But they're more the whole, like, far shit or elite farter kind of thing. All I ever find there are, like, these totally superficial braggarts. Great profile photo, but absolutely no character. I get around a lot and it shows. Next year I'm going to the Scorching Dude Festival because everyone's so open there. And they're supposed to be serving a brand new craft beer here. Home brewed, totally analog, like by hand and all. Great for a selfie.
Hey, I can get you one of those draft beers.
Craft beer.
Or one of those.
And if they have any, like, really spicy versions, then that's what I want. You know, like pumpkin spice or lemon cobra or something.
Oh, and sure.
What'll it be? What? Larry? Is it really you?
Who else?
It is you. I haven't seen you in ages. And you haven't aged a day. You know, somehow, you look even better than before. Not as chubby. We wondered where you'd gotten to. Some said you'd retired to an exotic island somewhere. Others thought you had entered a monastery. And some said you were dead.
The only exotic thing I ever had was a disease.
Looks like you still suffer from your incurable lack of good taste. But seriously, Larry, what happened to you?
Well, I was on a date with... what was her name? At any rate, we went to her place. To mine, or... to a hotel. And then... let's just say the handcuffs on the bedstead were, well, pretty tight.
I do the same thing. Helps against sleepwalking.
Now, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
Oh, I don't even want to know what they did to your orifices.
Just between you and me, I don't know if we had sex or not.
Just between you and me, between the two of us, you still look like a virgin.
I have no idea what happened.
Don't worry, Larry. No one knows what's going on anymore. The world's gotten confusing.
Yeah, something's wrong here. Becky talked about Instacrap, timber, and a bunch of other things I've never heard of.
Wait a minute. Larry, you do realize you've been gone a long time, don't you?
What do you mean?
You completely dropped off the radar. Like for years.
Now, what are you saying? Oh, you mean it's already 1990? Or even 2000? Is the glowing box a remote control for a jetpack? Are we on Mars?
Well, see, it's... come closer.
Really?
Real?
Okay. I'm in the 21st century. Many of the people I knew are dead. Everything has changed. I don't know this world. But hey, who cares? I still have my good looks, my unparalleled charisma, and the biggest...
This is a family establishment.
smile in town. Locked tighter than my high school dates. No, I'm not taking that. Seems to be pretty much dead. That's the way to the restroom. She seems to be really interested in that glowing thing in her hand.
Just don't play any songs on that thing. That record in there would shatter your glass eye.
Lock up tight!
Something I could do for you, Larry?
Well... So what I miss in Lost Wages?
Lost wages? Larry, you're in new Lost Wages.
Huh.
You must have really hit your head.
I'd like 2 beers, please.
One for Becky? Fine. She's one of those damned hipsters flooding the city these days. Calls herself an influencer. Ha! I used to put a sign outside saying we serve beer. Nowadays, I have to make sure that one of them influencers posts a photo of it on Insta crap.
Insta... okay.
Here you go. 2 barbarian brews. Brewed with a lot of love. Although the health department just doesn't seem to appreciate that.
If you like the video, click on like and fave and thumbs and star and heart and push down there and leave a comment. But only if you like it. And share the video on Instagram, on Farcebook. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Cheers?
Cheers! Not bad at all.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Wait, I want to film you getting sick. Hashtag fail.
You girls in the future seem to have stomachs made of steel. Or you're all robots, sexy robots, and my prayers have been answered. Oh, I'm just going to the bathroom, baby. Don't go anywhere. Oh, boy. This is gonna be close. What is that? Am I hallucinating? No, there's something in that crud. I'm just not going to... It says here, of a pretty bauble, I think it's safe to say the machine doesn't... I don't think so. Glowing box.
Yes?
Why are taxis now called Unter? Huh? And why doesn't it have a taxi sign?
Searching. Taxi. Information found. Taxis are an ancient means of transportation replaced by ultra-modern Unter vehicles. Unter is a subsidiary company of Prune Incorporated.
Don't I have to tell the driver where to go?
He already knows.
How?
I told him.
You didn't even talk to him.
I sent it to his smartphone.
Smart what?
His glowing box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what? It's magic, right?
No.
Can you tell me more about what happened over the last few decades?
I don't have to tell you. I can show you. Shall I do that?
Please.
Launching video retrospective.
Huh, good old Ronald. I wonder whatever happened to him. Oh. Oh my. No. Exactly. I would have. Oh, that's new. Oh, him. And then him. It's gonna take some time to digest all that. Oh. What's your name, anyway?
I don't have a name.
Everybody's got a name.
You can pick one for me.
Oh, then... Cindy.
Selection saved. We will soon reach our destination.
Damn, I don't have any money to pay for the ride.
It's already been paid for.
Did you send it to his smartphone?
Exactly.
Come on, be honest. It's magic.
Assistance confirmed. Return to headquarters immediately. Up to the Skyloft. Assistance up to the Skyloft.
Hello, could you...
Oh yeah, and then?
I stripped her completely.
Oh, and then?
Then I pulled out the pole.
Oh, and then?
And then I lowered her onto the pole slowly. Very slowly. I had to grab her with both hands and push deeper and deeper.
Oh man, I hope I can afford an expensive sound system like that someday.
And then?
Then I have... Wait a minute. Who are you?
Larry. Larry Laffer. I've got this thing here that keeps yakking at me. It wanted to come here.
Wait a minute. I told you that no one is
This.
allowed to see me.
Is that a... That's...
The new model? The secret prototype?
Thanks for nothing. And now put me away again before the drool lands on me.
Where? Where did you... How?
I'll just take that as a yes.
Larry, I don't have time for dates, so I just hook up through Timber.
Timber?
The dating app we're developing here at Prune. The app that revolutionized everyone's love life.
Oh, that. Right. Great app. Bought 2 of them right away.
I don't accept any contacts with less than 90 points.
What a coincidence. I have 90.
There are only 4 men with more than 90 points, and I know them all. Anyway, you've earned a finder's fee, Larry. Here, a voucher for a Pi phone. You can cash it right downstairs in the store. Then you can install Timber.
And when I get 90 points, you'll go out with me?
Of course, Larry. 90 Timber points should be a breeze for a guy like you.
Don't go anywhere. This won't take long.
Where did they dig up that pathetic loser?
An unta can only be called from the street.
Hey, Lefty.
What's up, Aaron?
The Wi-Fi's gone all wonky again. Up, down, up, down. I can't work like this.
I've notified the technician.
And when is the technician coming?
Can't be much longer.
Tell him to get a move on.
Look up. That doesn't. Well, who was that scantily clad redhead?
Who? Aaron? Oh, she rents the room upstairs.
And what does she do up there?
I don't really know, and it's none of my business. Something with that internet.
What's a Wi-Fi?
The wireless internet. Oh, I should never have let them talk me into that special edition router. It was advertised as a Wi-Fi router with integrated home entertainment system. But the music is scratchy, and the connection is pretty erratic.
The internet is back on.
Oh, I just knew I could trust you, hon. My followers can look forward to a nice show. Then, of course, it's your turn.
So, are we ready for the big show now?
Well, I guess so.
What's wrong? A sudden headache? I know it's hard to believe, but that happens to a lot of the women I talk to.
I don't want to bother you with my problems.
Fine by me. I'm more in the mood for the promised show anyway.
Actually, I never really planned on doing filthy little shows on the internet.
Are you telling me all that work was for nothing?
No, exactly the opposite. It made me realize that I've been settling for something far less than my big dream.
Are you telling me someone is forcing you to do this?
What, my literature studies? No, I do it all of my own free will. But my real, true passion is something different. There is one job I've always dreamed of having. One that would make my parents proud.
What dream is that? Am I in it?
I left the country for new lost wages in order to become a real stripper. I mean, I love literature too. But the dream of becoming a stripper is just so much stronger. It's not that I don't like the cam show, but I want to hit the big stage. It's not that I don't like the cam. If only there were a way I could make that dream a reality. Thanks, Larry, but I really have to be getting back to my cam show.
I'd like to see her do a show sometime. I'm sure I could learn something. Wrinkly Spear. I remember that brand from the old days. That's that super sticky rainbow-colored chewing gum. That's fine, just the way. That doesn't.
Hey,
I'm only borrowing them for a second. That's fine. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help.
please leave the lights the way they are. I need good lighting for my show.
I'd like to see her do a show.
Would you please leave my bush trimmer here?